Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Bus Simulator 18. The patch is now live. The update that I've been talking about in the previous episode, it is live and hopefully it does improve performance. Along with some of the bug fixes and the performance improvements, they did improve the controls as well. So the steering wheel settings, it's more detailed now. Some additional controls, like in the looking left, right, and centering the camera. For if you don't have TrackIR, that would be good. Some minor improvements. The bus themselves will have the steering wheel animation consistent with how your steering wheel actually is now. So it won't be too limited. If you have a 900-degree steering wheel, the bus will turn 900 degrees as well. Not only 300, I think it was before. Something like that, right? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the performance improvements, especially the one after the trip. So let's get started. Oh, before that though, wanted to share a bit about the bus. So thanks for the nice feedback about the bus. Couple of things you told me to improve it, to make it more accurate. Putting the decals, as Pokemon mentioned, these two, the long vehicle and the bus lane hours at the back, is more realistic, but I'm not sure if it fits. So let's keep it there. But thank you for the comment. Thank you for letting me know. And yes, I did switch the thank you for giving me sign to the left because in Singapore, it is on the right side on the glass right here. But since we are driving on a left-hand drive bus and we're driving on the right side of the road, this makes more sense on the left side of the bus. If that is more confusing, just accept that it's on the left side now, right? Anyway, so we're going to drive with the MAN again today. But before that, let's plan a route first. Okay, use a driver to generate income on a route with max 10 stops. Connecting the main station here. So let's start from here. Just passing through Schobert grounds. These 2 stops. Passing through Sigvalden with 2 stops, then Oakville 2 stops, and then Oakville. That's Oakville already. Yeah, but we can have that. And if I want to make that a loop, so I want to make it a round trip. So we start here, go through there until the old sawmill. And if we do that as a round trip, then we will then turn around and go to Oak Street. But the problem there is how the heck would we make that? How do we make that U-turn in this very tight corner? So I think we'll have to extend the stop, maybe stop here instead. And then that means if we do a round trip, the next stop will be Old Sawmill going back. So that means from River Promenade here, go straight, turn left again, where my mouse is, follow me, turn right to Old Sawmill, and then just trace back the same route. Yeah, that sounds more feasible. 9 stops, maximum 10, everything is set, that's good. And now let's assign our driver. So I removed the driver from Route 12. And now you go to Lion City? No. Urban Way, because I'll be taking the Lion City with me. Is it possible to change this one? Change the route abbreviation. Oh, it's possible to change that. Okay. That's cool. It's nice. Alright, so Route 13 it is. Is it possible to change the color? I don't think so. Anyway, let's take that. Route time's 12 minutes, but we will doing a round trip for this session. So longer drives, yeah. I think you guys will like that. I surely will like that better. We're taking our bus with us. We're going with the random setting environment. And what else? Yes. Enable cashier. I am very tempted to disable the cashier, the ticket machine, but you guys let me know. But yeah, because the timing seems off. The timing and the bus stop seems a bit too strict. Like you really have to drive like in GTA in order to make it in time. So I'm not sure if that's intentional, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We'll turn off the music so we can focus on the interior sounds. There we go. Beautiful bus, clean as ever. Unlock that. And that. Good. and board it up. It's good. Let me fix this up a bit. Turning on the engine. Love those sounds. Close the front door. Move the parking brake. Open this up a little. So we hear a little bit of the ambient sounds. The cashier lights. I'll turn off the cockpit. I'll turn on the passenger lights. Should be good there, I think. Yeah, all set. Let's get going. I hope I didn't forget anything. So yes, let's take a look at how better the performance is, the frame rates. To be fair, it wasn't that bad before. And are we still in daytime even if we picked random? How lucky, huh? Nice. Alright, I'll take that. I did lessen the number of cars on the road because they were causing me to get to be much later. And I'm going to go through a new route here. Instead of going straight, I'm going via the main road here. I think this might work better for us. There you go. So now it's telling us to go to the main road. I love the squeaking sounds there. So far, frame rate seems good. We'll see how it is when the passengers start arriving. Engine sound is good. Pretty audible. Pretty immersive. Yeah, frame rates seem crisp so far, and I forgot something. I forgot the speed limiter to be on the safe side. Yeah, because I think I'll need to really step on it to make sure that I make it in time for the stop. So if you have some tips, guys, on how to make it in time, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm too slow in some areas, but I did some offline drives and I always get late, you know, especially when it's a holiday, when there's a special event that is a holiday, so more people are coming in, more people are requesting for tickets. It's just irritating because I always am late for the different stops, and it just progresses more and more. Speed limiter, there we go. There we go, speed limiter. You guys told me that's Z, but I want to really press it physically. Good. Yeah, isn't this easier? Right? Even if it's a bit longer route. Normally, from the garage, it will ask you to go through those side roads and you'll have to squeeze in through the small alleys and the streets where there are parked cars left and right. This one, it's a lot easier. Just going through the main road, chilling out, enjoying the drive. You can actually turn right here as well. And yes, I did lessen the number of cars because sometimes the AI is not the smartest guy. Sometimes he doesn't turn the corner pretty well. Sometimes he just waits at his place instead of moving, you know, things like that. So sometimes it's causing a lot of traffic and I get punished in the process because the bus timings, as I mentioned, the bus stops, the timetable is very strict now. I'm not sure when they did that because before I remembered I was never late, and I guess that's because the time was resetting before. For each bus stop, the time was resetting from scratch. Now if you're a bit late on one stop, it carries over to the next, to the next, to the next until you're super late. So I think they need to calculate. I think there's something wrong with the calculation. I think it's a bit too strict. But you guys let me know if, from your point of view, from what you've watched in other videos, from what you've played by yourself, how are the bus timings? How is the timetable? Is it also very strict for you that you're always late? Or am I just the one having this problem? You will see it here. When we do a round trip, there are more stops. The more stops there are, the more chances of being late. Because the lateness will carry over and add on top of each other. The last trip I did a round trip on my other profile, offline profile, I was like 15 or 19 minutes late in total by the end of the trip. That's how much the things have piled up. To be fair, that was a holiday, so more people were there, slower when it comes to loading and unloading, and more people were trying to buy tickets. So yeah, that's just really unfriendly. So for sure, when it's a holiday, they have to change the timer. They have to update it accordingly. Take that into account. But what I learned is I shouldn't let the timings distort my driving. So I should continue to drive safely. I should not drive recklessly just because of the timing. Oh, this is one of the new things as well. There's a there's an overlay already on these coins, you see. I don't really like it, but I guess it is kind of useful, but I don't like it. I don't like having the mouse over there.
I need a ticket.
It's a bit awkward. 16. Good. Right. So when we leave this bus stop, the fun begins. The timer starts.
Next stop, Workers Alley.
And we do have the too early event turned on, so I cannot leave too early from the bus stop either. Actually, in most cases, that's looked at as much worse than being late. Because if you think about it, if you leave too early, the people who were planning on arriving just in time to make it to the bus will not have a chance, and you're like punishing them for being on time. And so being early is actually worse than being late from that point of view. And from a real life bus driver's point of view, I think as well. I've heard about that before when I was playing OMSI. Look at that, we're actually too early today. We have 1 minute. So I think we'll have to wait. If you look at the timing, let me zoom in case you can see it. We're 1 minute early. So we'll have to wait for this, otherwise we'll get that too early penalty going on. So while we're waiting, maybe I'll do a quick ticket check.
There you go.
Maybe some people will catch up to the bus. What's the timing? Oh, let's take a nice photo of the bus. We don't get to do this too often. Oh, that's a nice view. First person is much nicer, huh? 20 seconds, okay. We have a bit more time. Stretch our legs, do some laps, come back. Is no one going to do some last minute loading? Catching the bus, no one? Okay, there we go. I think we should leave now. There we go, that's in time. On time departure. Thank you. Actually, I think it's the first time I've seen that happen. Because I disabled that before, if you remembered. I disabled the too early event because I didn't really have a timer. They didn't have a timer on the GPS before. And now I might be late for real. No, trust the system, trust the system. It's nice weather today though. We got lucky. On a random pick, we still got the daily event. But yes, I really love this bus. I think my favorite is still the Iveco though. Maybe next episode we'll go back to the Iveco. I don't know, it just looks pretty cool to me. It looks super sleek. This one, the MAN steering wheel is a bit too thin from my point of view.
Next stop, Fisher's Ground.
Okay, anyone here? I don't think anyone's going down. So I think we can skip it. I hope it doesn't complain. Okay, good.
Fisher's Ground.
So no one was dropping off and no one was riding with us. So we could skip it actually. It's nice. Did I beat the red light? I think I just did. But don't think it gave me a penalty. Maybe that's like a how do you say? Some grace period. It's not that exact. Can I squeeze in? Thank you. Oh, this is chill driving, huh? Yeah, I should keep this kind of driving regardless of the lateness or earliness of our trip. Oh, look at that. One of our fellow bus drivers. Oh, is that the Urbino? Or I think the Cetra. I think it's the Cetra. The Minecraft skin. Actually, I just remembered that she actually made some skins for us. Some Clumsy skins. Maybe we can try it out next time. Thanks a lot again, Chi, for that. Okay. Yes. There we go. Everybody happy? Are we early? Just a bit. Okay, we can go. I'm not sure actually
Did you see the last
what's classified as a too early, leaving too early, how many seconds in advance. If anyone knows, let me know in the comment, alright? That would be nice, so we can leave as early as possible without incurring the penalty. In OMSI, I think it was, what, 2 minutes early? If you're 2 minutes early, it should be fine, within 2 minutes. And if you're 3 minutes late, it should be fine. But here I found that if you're like a 1 minute and 30 seconds late, it really is taken against you. Is anyone stopping here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm just giving the bus in front some space. Look at that. We're late already. Oh yeah, because we were late in the previous stop. But I think let's try something, right? Let me have a look at this bus stop if anyone's going to ride with us. If no one is, I'll skip it entirely. I won't even stop there. And maybe it will work. Let's see. Do we have some people in there? There are some people though. They might be riding with us. Let's see if we can stop here like this. Did the bus just adjust for us?
Bye.
Okay, some people are dropping off and some people are riding with us. Okay, that's good. We're good. Hopefully no one got left behind. We'll see. The bus in front of me is super slow. I think I just hit the guy. Oh crap. Come on. Oh, we're in for it now. Okay.
I'll never go on foot again. Taking the bus is just so much fun.
We got screwed by this car. Why did he stop? Everyone's stuck now. Okay. Well, that's a bit buggy. Okay, now the bus disappeared. But we're late as a consequence. I hate that. That's a bit buggy. It looks like all the folks here stopped because people are crossing. There should be like a traffic light in here. Now we're late. And thus it starts. But yeah, I will not change my driving, right? I'll try my very best not to.
Yesterday, I bought some shampoo.
Oak Street. Sorry for the lateness, guys. Some technical difficulties in the previous stop. Literally technical difficulties. Yeah.
Ticket.
Sure.
Thank you.
Maybe we can still make up for it. We will see.
Next stop, Old Sawmill.
So far though, I'm really liking the frame rates. Pretty smooth, pretty stable. No sudden dips. The real test is when we finish the job. And I think I can step on it. Just have to be very wary of these potholes, because they come from nowhere. Yeah, look at that, we're already 2 minutes late. I hate that. It's very strict, huh? Doesn't leave room for errors and technical difficulties. Don't go too close, might hit the guy. I think that's
I
good.
forgot to get something for
What?
Oh well.
Oh, come on, please come inside. We're late already as is. Cannot afford your shenanigans.
Next stop, River Promenade.
And even with the time resetting, quote unquote, we're already a minute late. That's fine. Stick within the limit. Focus. And go and shoot into some potholes. Why not? Slow down. Entering city limits. Now we know how real bus drivers feel. I wonder how much it penalizes them in real life. I mean, for sure they get late like this because I guess the timetables are quite strict as well in real life. But I wonder how does that mean they get paid less, or is it not like does that affect their performance? I don't know. If anyone is driving like a real life bus driver, or if you know what's happening over there, please let me know in the comments how it works. If you are late, like let's say you're in the same situation as us, so from this point, well, from the previous 2 stops we were late, and so most probably we will be late for all the stops.
Did that chicken just cross the road?
Let me know how it works. If you get like a penalty in the salary, a penalty in your, I don't know, score sheet or performance rating, however that happens. It would be pretty interesting. So we can try and simulate that in real life. We can
Hurry up, we're late.
try and feel how that works.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's asking me to go a different route than I expected. It's actually a better route that it's suggesting. Nice. Let's see how much time will reset. Okay. Gives us 2 minutes to get to the old sawmill. I think that's pretty tight. But at least it's not negative anymore. At least we have a chance. Maybe. If we get lucky with the traffic lights, maybe it will work still. It all depends on the luck of the draw. The RNG of the traffic lights and the intelligence of AI drivers like this guy. Yeah, it's not moving at all. Maybe we get out of this place, huh? Is this one way?
Really need to see the view down at the
Let's get
park.
out of here. Let's do some weird stuff in here. This might be faster. because I'm trying to veer off sidewalks or side roads.
Marbles. After a while, it stops sounding like a...
Well, that's traffic. Let's try a different road. Now we're like a taxi driver looking for the least congested road to go through. This is probably not how bus drivers do it, huh? But fine. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Perfect timing. Come on. Do it. Step on it.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
What is that sound? Does anyone else hear that?
The speed limiter is at work because my pedal is down 100%. My foot is down to the floor. Ah, pothole. I thought I was right smack in the middle.
You know, yesterday Kitty caught a fish.
What? Aren't
We're
you
actually
used
doing
to
pretty good
water?
time.
Yeah, well,
Look,
she
we've
hardly
made
got
almost
wet.
all of the
She was
lost
just
time we
lying
had.
there on top
Just a
of the
few seconds
aquarium.
late now. Very nice. I like it. Can do better, I think, though. We'll have to look.
Next stop, Old Sawmill.
That's what I call good service.
There we go. We're back to good timing. Perfect. Okay, anyone buying tickets?
May I have a ticket, please?
Sure. Just one person. Perfect.
Thank you.
Please no one block the door. Still have some catching up to do. Look at that guy swerving in, but still indicating left. What a pro driver. Hey, yeah. I like how they flash their lights when you guys meet. I like that logic. Next stop.
Next stop, Oak Street.
Yes. Not too shabby.
Bye.
A ticket, please.
Okay.
Thanks.
Moving on.
Next stop, Oakville Central.
Not too bad, not too bad. Getting the hang of this now. Kinda-ish. Although, yeah, it's not a chill drive at all. But at least it's not as reckless as before. And if we're late, we're late. But we will do our best to make it work.
That burrito was a terrible mistake.
Good. Thank you. The good thing is these people always give way.
I hope I'll be able to catch some sleep.
That's amazing AI logic. I remember there's like a pothole somewhere here. There it was, on the right side. Almost hit it.
Next stop, Seawalk, Large Street.
Dang it, we're late again. I went as fast as I could, but I guess it's the ticketing. The ticketing adds some delay.
Next stop, Seawalk.
That's the disadvantage when you have bus stops that are too close to each other. The timer reset is a bit too little. The farther away your bus stops are, the more allowance it gives you because it takes into account the traffic light differences as well. But yeah, in this case,
Oh, there's a ladybug on my knee.
not very good. Guess good.
Thank you.
Right. Let's make sure the lady sits down first. She might lose her balance. Grandma might not like that.
Next stop, Fisher's Ground.
Good. Thank you. Well, that's a bit sucky. Why are we late already? This is a huge stop. Quite a significant distance. Weird. I wish they would let up a little on the timetable
Tim's birthday party yesterday.
so we can relax a bit better.
I shouldn't have stayed.
You know, I have a mind to go through that point, just GTA style it, and hope that I don't hit anybody. Shortcut. Maybe not the smartest thing to do, but desperate times call for desperate measures, right? No, let's do the right thing. Next stop is here. Okay. Can we skip it? No, there is someone who's going down.
Stop, Fisher's
We're
Ground.
not that lucky. And now we'll be hearing that tone every single time.
Bye. Bye-bye.
I think I'll need seconds.
What? Grover is riding the bus. Love that voice. Yep.
Next stop, Workers Alley.
A minute late. Yeah. So let's just chill, enjoy the drive, and try and hide the timer already. This is also one very tricky intersection because
Aren't cats afraid of water?
there is no protected left turn.
She was just lying.
So the AI has to contend with the oncoming vehicles, and usually they're not the brightest guys. Yeah, see? They don't know how to squeeze in and save a bit of time. So this means we'll be even later than usual. See? The guy isn't even able to move. Maybe this should be factored in when I'm doing the route planning, huh? When you're turning left on an intersection like this without a traffic light, I should avoid things like this as much as possible. Yeah, I think we have to go straight or turn right. AI does better in those instances. And look at that lens flare. Woo! I remember I disabled that already. Please go. Otherwise, I'll just go in front of you. Okay, there you go. Now you go when I'm going. Of course. No car there on the right. Thank you. I'm going to cut through that.
Stop, Workers Alley.
Oh. Just run out the sound with my voice. Single, regular. Up, 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 up. Wow. Here you go. All the change in the world.
I need separate tickets.
Good. Nice.
Next stop, Carpenter's Gate. Main station. Last stop.
Oh man, this is the last stop.
The bus.
And yes, we're still late. Fine. Let's just enjoy the view. me squeeze in. Thank you. No one oncoming. Perfect. This would have been a very nice finale.
Next stop,
If only we were 2 minutes earlier, right?
Station. Last
Rip.
stop. Please leave the bus.
I know. Everybody leave. Let's have a look. Anyone leave garbage? Thank you for riding with us. Sorry for the little bit lateness. Okay, so far it looks good. So far it looks pretty smooth, right? No lag at all, no change in frame rate as before. So it looks like they did fix it. That's awesome. It's good to see. Now we can do some free route driving. And now we can explore and take our time. Now the episode really begins, guys. Just kidding. Nice. See? No more timer. So where do you guys want to go? Where's the... Maybe we should explore Easter eggs every episode, huh? Not sure where they are though, but if you guys know where a nice spot is in the city, let me know. Near the main station. In the meantime, I'll just follow the GPS and enjoy the trip. Finally can drive at a more leisurely pace. Oh, really? Really? Someone was crossing? Oh crap, I hate that. I hate that. So we just lost all our money, I think. Let's have a look at the screen. Yeah, look at that. 26k weekly income. We hit somebody, so that's 20k lost. So we only earned 6k. Oh man, hate that. Hate these pedestrians not looking at the road at all. Or maybe I missed the pedestrian completely. That must have been the more probable thing there. I hate that. That's fine, we'll still earn something. And our drivers will make up for the lost stuff that we've done. Okay, continue chill driving. Chill. Okay, no pedestrians, right? Yes. I still have to get used to pedestrians actually crossing the street. I've been trucking for too long. ATS to ATS. Not being used to having pedestrians at all as a factor. Should pay closer attention to that. Did I just beat the red light? I think I just did. Oops. I'm not sure anymore if they penalize us when we go through red light. Let's try it for science, right? For science, red light, go through. Oh, okay. It does get factored in. So there is a bit of grace period for it. Let's see how much that cost us. 250. Oh, that's nothing. A spare change compared to hitting a pedestrian. Yeah, let's do this as a for science episode. Yes. That's my excuse. Let's see. Going back, it asks us to go to the main road, to go via the main road. And so that's actually a much easier route than driving through all those side alleys. So that's a little tip for you. Please don't squeeze in. Thank you. Any pedestrians? I don't want to hit anybody twice. I don't want to go negative at least. So here's to hoping that our drivers did a much better job than us. They still don't get rid of that message up top though. You have completed the route. It would be nicer to close the door. It would be nicer to go in the free roam without needing to have that thing staying on top. Oh, one sec. Forgot to open the door. Okay. We have one final check. Let's lock the doors as well. Leave it as you found it, right? No more trash. Everything's still sparkling clean. Beautiful. Good. And we're good. Nice. Level up everywhere. Yeah, 6k left. We did level up though, and we did unlock the bendy bus, the Mercedes Citaro G. So now at least we know how much we can save up for it. So we have 62k. That's nice. So our drivers earn 20, 22, 19k respectively. Amazing. Good, and that's that done. So the next one is the last one is this one for next episode, and then we get 90,000, and then we unlock the harbor, which is this area. That's nice. Let's have a look. Let's do a bit of window shopping before we end the episode. The Citaro G is that one, the bendy bus. It's 420,000 though, so it'll require a bit of saving up. What I really want actually is this one though. Oh, the Iveco. Or the Lion City CNG. It's a bendy bus. That's 550,000. Okay, that will come much later. That's level 21. We're only level 12. So this one first. Yeah, let's save up for this one. We'll do that in, I don't know, 5 trips maybe. So in the 6th episode we can probably do that, unless you tell me you're okay with me driving offline, saving up for money, so we can buy this already for next episode. Let me know, okay? Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Let's leave it there. Hope you liked the episode despite the accidents and the lateness. Overall, I think it was a smooth ride except for the very last part. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please make sure to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button if you did enjoy this episode. Share with your friends and comment away. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. And please make sure to check out my Patreon page. Link is in the video description for options to subscribe and become a patron. For as low as $1 a month. You really help me out. A huge thing there. Anyway, thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one. Clumsy busing. Indeed. Bye-bye.